I don't know where my tripod is. I don't know where this clip is going. I don't really know. I don't know much. Happy Friday, the 5th of April. It's 9 a.m. I've already left the house actually. I just got back, had to run to the dentist to pick up my new night guard. Exciting things are happening in my life. That's actually why I wanted to film a clip, because I had a little update and I wasn't filming a vlog, so I didn't have anywhere to put this. So this clip will go somewhere. I now have a cover for Gracie's book. I don't know how much I want to tell you. It was impulsive. It was super impulsive. It was a pre-made and I saw it and I needed to have it. And I reached out to the artist and I was like, I love this, but would you be willing to change like this, this, and this? Because then it would be perfect. And she was up for it. So that was yesterday that I paid for it and I'm supposed to get it within the next like week or so. So I'm really excited. Obviously I've already seen it because it's a pre-made, but I get it with all of the tweaks and the title and stuff on it in a week. So I'm really excited about that. So my plan for Gracie's book, I wish I had my tripod. I don't want to hold you the whole time. Let me go find it. Also, can you tell I made like a huge order from the Absorption company? I'll link them down below. I'm a fan. This is their energy drink that I'm having this morning. This is actually the one flavor of theirs I don't love. It's fruit punch. You can see there's like a glass over there. I like really diluted it because the flavor was a lot. But the calm one, the sleep one, and the restore one after a really hard workout. I really like these three. I like the like effects of this. I just don't love the flavor as much. Anyway, we're grabbing this too. What was I saying? What were we talking about? Covers. So I have been going back and forth so much on what kind of cover I want to make for this series. Starting a new series, it's a big commitment. Not that you can't do a cover change, but you know, it would be an expensive commitment. And there are so many different cover trends in the romance genre. And you can so easily veer a little too far into the wrong subgenre and give people the wrong idea. Covers are something I struggle with. I've recovered before. I feel like certain covers I have might be kind of working against my books and why they're not selling as well. So like I am aware that this is not my strong suit. It's something that stresses me out a lot. And sometimes I'll get a cover that I really like the way it looks. I think it's really pretty. Like I'm just like artistically really satisfied with it, but it might not be the best fit for the market. So putting on those two hats and being like, oh, this is really pretty and unique and eye-catching, and also it's a good fit for the market, also it's clear what it is, like it's hard for me, especially with how quickly trends change. And yeah, so romance, you've probably seen a little like illustrated cartoon covers, there's people covers, there are the like discreet, like just a flower symbol kind of covers, and then like everything between, mixture of all, like there's all different kinds of stuff. For whatever reason, I have gotten it in my head that I wanted people on this book cover, which I realize is an unpopular opinion. I know a lot of readers don't like that, which is why I was like hesitant. But for some reason, just like, I don't know, like intuition, like that was my gut saying like go with a people cover for this one, like a couple on the cover, you know, not like a bare-chested man, just like, you know, a little couple. So I was like convinced that that's what I wanted to do. And then I was also like, well, there's so many readers who always complain about that. They hate people covers. So I was going back and forth. Long story short, I'm still doing my people cover. I'm excited about it. It's going to be the ebook cover, and you can also get it as a paperback if you want to. But I'm also doing an alternate, like discreet cover, that trend. So we're having a lot of fun and paying for twice the amount of covers, but we get 2 covers for each book in this series, which I think is going to be really fun. So full circle, long story short, this pre-made that I just made, this pre-made that I just bought, that'll be getting in about a week, is going to be the alternate discreet cover. And I've also now officially booked the cover designer for the people cover. Yeah, that's the update pretty much. The first half of Gracie's book is off with my critique partner right now. I've been wrapping up my edits with the second half, which are going well. I'm actually like happier with the book overall than I realized as I was doing this final pass and like adding in scenes and stuff. But I have realized I don't love the pacing of this like last third. I feel like it happens a little too fast, it's a little too choppy. We need to slow it down, which is not unusual for me. Endings are hard. People often comment that my endings are abrupt. So I'm aware that this is also a weakness of mine. So we're waiting on feedback from my critique partner on the first half. We're still doing some minor edits for the second half. I'm aware that the pacing is an issue, but I'm still going to send off the second half to my critique partner once she gets back with the first half. Getting the covers, like things are happening with this book, which I'm excited about. It's looking like release-wise, it's going to happen a little bit later than I kind of would have wanted, but I think it's all gonna work out for the best because the earliest my cover designer could get me in, I'm working with the same one who did the cover for Broken Perfect Lies for the People cover. She can get me in August. So that means like earliest this book could release would be September, but I do worry that that would make me kind of like rush trying to get physical copies because I'm gonna want to do ARCs and PR boxes and whatnot. So it's looking like, I don't know, September, October. I don't really want to release in November because of the election, because of Thanksgiving and all that kind of stuff. Don't really want to release in December, so I'm gonna kind of hope for September, October, somewhere around there for book 1. And even though I think the book will be ready long before that, that'll give me time to work on book 2, because then I want book 2 to come out pretty quickly after that, like January, February. So that tentative schedule, that's what it's looking like at this moment. I'm also working on another little project. I don't know. I have a hard time keeping secrets. I just want to tell you everything, but I don't know if I want to reveal that this is happening until I have it. So I'm working on something else I'm excited about. Should be fun, should be cool. Which will also probably be around, I'll probably announce it before, but it'll be like an October thing. And October is also when I'm going to that signing. So unfortunately everything, and October is also when I'm going to the Eras tour. October is just gonna be the month this year. I'm getting a little stressed about it, but it's the way things are shaping up timing wise. I can't remember the last time. I'm like looking at my hair. It dried like weird. I was in a rush trying to get to the dentist this morning. I can't remember the last time we did a vlog, what my last update was. My shop, if you can see the books back here, it's officially closed. Yeah, I don't know when, if I'm gonna open it up again. You can see I kept a couple of the sprayed sets for myself, but thank you so much if you grabbed one of the other ones. I hope you enjoy them. Thank you so much if you backed the Kickstarter. Everything has shipped out at this point. I don't know if everything has made it there because I know I had to ship a lot of international stuff at the end. So hopefully by now you have your books, or you'll have them within the next week or so. I hope they were worth the wait. I hope you loved them. For all its faults, for all of the stressful like business side of things and all the things that went wrong, it was also just like such a strange, unique experience, because it wasn't just that I was selling copies of the books and it was like a special edition or something. I was hand making every single copy, every single set. So they all ended up being one of a kind. No two sets looked exactly the same. So I'm not usually a very like artistic person, but this felt, I don't know, very creative and fun for me. I actually really enjoyed it. And I took pictures of like each set as it was going out so I could remember what it looked like, because they were all different. Yeah, I ended up being really proud of them. My hope is just that people appreciate them for what they are and like that they're unique and clearly handmade. They're not done by a machine. So they have their little quirks and human flaws, but I think they're all, it makes them special because they were all handmade and they're all one of a kind. So my hope is just that the people who got them see it that way and like them. I ended up keeping some of my favorites, like the black and gold with the green. I didn't end up using green in like any of the finished sets, so I think that one's really cute. This one is one of my all-time favorites. I don't know, I think it's just really pretty. Same with these two. I'm a fan. And then I ended up sending an extra set to my mom and one to Paige. Some of my other favorite sets that went out the door, I thought this one was like really pretty. I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see these. This one I thought turned out really cool, with like the ombre kind of stuff. I didn't do a ton like this, but I don't know if you can see this book 4 that's like black and red. I thought these turned out so cool. That's it. I'm currently working on a manuscript evaluation for an editing client, so we're working on that today. Like I said, I'm doing some revisions for Gracie's book. I just wrote a new scene for it yesterday, which ended up being like 3,000 words. And we're at like, it's like kind of climax territory. And then because I changed and added this, a reveal, like a conversation that needs to happen or did happen, now I need to like tweak that scene, and it just kind of had this little domino effect over the last like couple of chapters after that. So I just need to like clean these up, and then it's pretty much done. Those were all of the revisions I wanted to get through, but in doing so I'm now realizing the pacing's off. So we'll brainstorm, we'll figure out. I feel like there's just some missing like smaller scenes here and there at the end to slow the pacing a little bit, but other than that I think I'm really happy with where it's at. So that's it, that's the update. The next order of business needs to be food. I haven't had breakfast yet. I know I need to eat. I don't want to. I find it so inconvenient and irritating. Like I have no appetite, I don't want to eat. I'm trying not to like lapse back into my bad habits of just like grabbing a protein bar, calling it a day. I just don't want to make anything. What are we doing? Oh yeah? Yeah. Hi. I just got groceries too. So like we have food. We have plenty of food. Nothing that I want. How do people do breakfast? How do people do this? I don't understand. Everything sounds gross. Gonna do some granola and a banana. The dentist this morning, busiest I have ever seen it in my entire life. Every single seat in the waiting room was filled, and I come in, I'm like checking at the front desk, and my appointment's literally like not even 5 minutes. I go in, they put the night guard in my mouth to make sure it fits, and I leave. That's it. So I walk in and everyone's already waiting there. They call my name first in front of all of the people who've been waiting longer than me, and then I walk out like immediately after, and I just feel everyone watching me looking very confused. This has been such a long time coming though, because I was fitted for this back in like December, and then they had one made and I came in to get it fitted in January and they fucked it all up and it didn't fit properly, and we had to do all of those like horrible imaging things a second time, and then I had to go get it again today. If you've had it done where they like have to shove all the x-ray things in your mouth, like it's worse than the regular x-rays. It was awful. And I got to do it twice. Anyway, I'm not fully convinced it's gonna help with my jaw problems. I don't even really grind my teeth. They said you kind of do a little bit, but they're hoping it's gonna like neutralize my jaw when I sleep. I don't know. We'll see if it even helps because my insurance didn't pay for it. So there's your tangent that nobody asked for. And here's Mr. Dane. I'm sorry.